Hi guys, I'm Dr. Milet Tio. I'm here to discuss with you, or were there a time that you were asked by your clinicians, or when you went to a medical spa or aesthetic clinic, they offered you biostimulators? Have you ever experienced that? You don't have any idea what are biostimulators. So before that, I will introduce you myself. I'm Dr. Milatio, an injector for almost 14 years. I was a speaker at DASIL 2023 and also this year at IMCAS Paris 2024. Okay, for you to understand clearly what's the difference of the typical dermal fillers that were used to you before, or what were offered to other patients for anti-aging or for beautification. So basically, as we age, what are one of the first thing that we lose throughout the years are collagen. So do you know how much collagen do we lose every year? So, for instance, you're 30 years old. Do you have any idea? It's actually 1.5% every year when you reach the age of 30 years old. And when you reach the age of 40 years old, it's already around 20% every year. And when you reach the age of 60 years old, you lose at least 50% every year. Imagine. This is according to study last 2020 in a dermatologic journal in US. I will give you the link later. So let's go back to biostimulators. So what's the definition? Biostimulators are products that are injected to your skin. Usually it can be in the dermis or in the subdermal area to stimulate the body's own collagen, elastin, and even hyaluronic acid. So, what are hyaluronic acid? What are elastin? Of course, as if you want to have a youthful skin, one, it should be elastic. One, it should be another is should be hydrated. That what is the function, or that's the function of the hyaluronic acid, and we want it to be firm. So collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid, those are produced by your own skin if you are injected by biostimulators. Because as we age, we don't have that same capability of producing of our own anti-aging substances compared when we were younger, which is the elastin, again, the hyaluronic acid, and the collagen. So what are the common types of biostimulators throughout the market or all over the world? So I will start with PLLA. The common brand is Sculptra. Sculptra, PLLA, or polylactic acid. So this started to be introduced in Europe So it's not yet in the static purposes, but we'll just focus on static use. So when you have PLLA, the common protocol of injection is usually here on the side here. So the idea is this one is immobile compared to this part, which is very mobile. So if you inject here, the idea it will lift and will give you a good jawline. And when you inject on this area, will also help on your drooping upper eyelids. Another with PLLA, before there were issues about nodules. Now, personally, I don't see any problem with it as long as you dilute it properly. The usual dilution will reach up to 9 mils, so including the 1 ml of lidocaine. The rest are using distilled water. And there's also trainers that use hyperdilution in the subdermal area. The only limitation with the Sculptra protocol is it's not allowed here in the middle of the face and around the eye area. Also injecting on the neck if you're going to use a protocol. But actually I also tried using it to my neck. There's no issues with it. But I think the trick is just hyper dilute it. Next, there's also, if you have the PLLA or poly L lactic acid, there's also PDLLA or the Juviluc. There's also what you call Acifil, and there's also from the same company of Juviluc is the Lenisna. Well, with PDLA, it's just a different isomer of the PLLA, but the difference is if you want immediate result, you use PDLA. So if you know about chemistry, it's like instead of the structure is the L form, it's in the D form. Okay, basically the L form is more stable, but with the PDLLA you see immediate result compared to the PLLA, in which you need to advise your patient that it will take at least 3 months to see the best result. For me, if the patient I have in front of me is very impatient, I'll tell please wait at least 4 weeks, okay? So, what's the difference of this product? So, when the PDLLA has an immediate result, the PLLA, it will take some time. So, you really need to advise the patient that don't expect immediate result. But what's good about PLLA, it's more stable to enzyme degradation. Both will have better outcome the longer the product, from the time the product was injected, so at least 1 to 3 months. It's usually the best result from the time of injection. The difference of this, let's go back to PDLLA, the Acifil and the Juviluc and Lenisna. The Acifil doesn't have hyaluronic acid. The Juviluc and Lenisna has hyaluronic acid. So usually, they have components for stabilizing their product, like the CMC, carboxymethyl cellulose, which you can find it in the Sculptra, and also the Acifil. But in the Lenisna and Juviluc, they use hyaluronic acid for stabilizing the compound. So initially, you will have some information. So what's the benefit? According to the manufacturer, the benefit of Juviluc compared to others, because they don't have CMC, they have the benefit of less hypersensitivity reaction when it comes to, or reaction from the CMC. But I don't see any problem personally with products having CMC. But there were some studies that some people got reactions with the carboxymethyl cellulose. Anyway, so what's the benefit of the PDLLA to PLLA? As I mentioned, the Sculptra cannot be injected here, but the PDLLA can be injected all over. You can use it as meso. You can use it in subdermal. So it depends. So you just have to mix it very well using the vortex mixer, and it should be mixed for at least 30 minutes. So if mixed well, you have the option of using a syringe or using an injector. But you have to be aware it should be really mixed well, because injectors usually have very small gauge, around gauge 32, so it has to pass from the needle, because sometimes the powder clogs if you don't mix it well. Next, Regis. It doesn't work the same way as the PLLA or the PDLLA, in such a way they doesn't work as simulating the inflammatory response. It more on in scaffolding. So if you don't dilute it much, you can use it for fixing the shapes of the jaw. But if you do use it, if you hyper dilute it, you can also use it for your neck, other parts of the face. So more on scaffolding. When we talk about the calcium hydroxyapatite, or the common brand is, which is originated from where? It is from Europe also. What country? It is in Germany. Yes, it is from Germany. The company is Merz. Of course, what I mentioned a while ago, the Juvilog, Astifil, and the Linisa, they are all from Korea. What else? Of course, I should not forget the Ultra Cool, or the PDO Trans. I also love this because this one. I love this because I use it for, it's so versatile. I can use it all over my face. You just also have to dilute it very well. It's very forgiving actually. There's also other products like PDRN or the Regeran. They have several variety. PDRN-I that you can use all over your eyes, or PDRN for the S for the scars, and also for the face. Yeah, it's good. Usually the downtime will just a few, like 3 to 5 days, and then I think I'm also already glowing for after around 2 weeks. It's also made in Korea, the Regeran. What else? There's also, it's not available in our country, so but there's also what you call PCL, or polycopronolactone. The common brand is Elance. It works by, also it's a biostimulator, stimulating the inflammatory response. It can last for at least 2 years. You can use it for your face and also for your neck, as long as you hyper dilute it. And what else? It's made from Netherlands. So there's also, they say they're also under the category of biostimulators, like Profhilo, and also NCTF. And NCTF is made by Filorga. The difference with Profhilo and NCTF, Profhilo has huge milligram of hyaluronic acid compared to the usual products. The NCTF, or the new cellular treatment factor, there's at least, yeah, doesn't have the same amount of milligrams as Profhilo, but it has other vitamins, like 50 plus other ingredients for anti-aging. So that's why there are some patients seeing some brightness in their skin after 2 weeks, perhaps because of the other added ingredients with the product. So that's it. That's my experience with the biostimulators. For any questions, just message my IG. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.